Hi guys, and welcome to this video. Today I am drawing an Arabian horse. It's supposed to be a black Arabian, but let's start with the sketch before we start with the coloring. It's not often that I draw horses with my Copics because, well, I don't really have a good reason for it. It just never happens. I draw horses and cartoon horses and humans, but not really realistic or semi-realistic horses. But this evening I felt like I needed to draw a realistic horse, or semi-realism, if you so want to call it that. So yeah, I decided to draw a realistic horse. Just like always, I'm using the art line pencil for the line art, and I think this was a 04 nib, and just filling in the shadows a little bit. Here we see me testing some colors, which one I wanted, and of course I early had a concept of having a black horse, and most often when you draw black horses in comics, you tend to draw them black and blue, because the highlights often goes over to blue when it reflects with the sunlight or the light overall. So it was fun to play around with blue, and blue is one of my favorite colors, especially when it goes to cobalt blue, black bluish kind of shade. And it's really pretty. So here I was just mixing the dark blue with the lighter one to get some highlights and some shadows. And it was not totally easy to blend with the colors. And I'm not really pleased with my paper. The paper I am using is one I bought maybe 2 years ago. It is for markers, but I don't really like it. It's from Lapse, I think, bleed-proof marker pad, and I'm not really pleased with it because the colors sometimes it's hard to explain in English, but I don't like it. So I think I will need to buy some Copic paper. Otherwise, I'm just using ordinary scanning papers, which you can buy really cheap, because, well, I like them, and sure, it bleeds through, but it's just to have another paper behind so you don't bleed through on the table or desk, or if you have another drawing underneath. So just have a stack of extra paper behind and you're good. It's not a problem. Just keep on blending the colors. Just keep on blending. Just keep blending. Just keep blending. Just keep blending. Blending. What do? We blend. It's what the magic is with Copics. It's just to blend. Blend and have fun. And if you screw up, ignore it. You haven't screwed up. You just made a funny little mistake, and you learn from it. Just adding some shadows behind to give it a little bit more of a depth in the drawing. So yeah, and just some more shadows for this one. The drawing is drawn on a A4 paper, so it's the standard size. And some highlights with my gel pen. I was very careful with the highlights on this one because I didn't want the highlights to protrude and be dominant in the drawing. So I was very careful not to overuse it. But yeah, here we have the finished result. Blue horse. And here you have some previous videos of which I have drawn earlier. And if you like what you saw, subscribe. And I'll see you the next time.